My name is Julie. I am a yoga teacher. Is this too loud? It's okay? Yo soy maestra de yoga, specifically Yin Yoga. So, específicamente Yin Yoga. Mi español es como chipi chapi. We'll get by. Ahí está Carla. My Spanish is a little, it's been a minute. But I wanted to come and do this class with you guys, specifically you guys, because I was told that you guys are teen moms, and I was a teen mom myself. So I had my first daughter when I was I 17?
So, Virginia, ella tuvo su bebé, no te preocupes porque es mejor que tú lo digas en inglés porque solamente hay más de inglés que español.
Okay.
So, Virginia, ella tuvo su bebé a sus 17 años. Okay?
I'm sorry. Menopause. Menopause. Which I had to look forward to when you're 40 something. Está bien frío. Hace un calor. Pero es que la menopausa. Así se dice.
Menopausia.
Menopausia.
Yeah, my mom was like that too.
Yeah.
She was saying because it's the line that she did with her.
It's a trend. Yeah, so I have my daughter at 17 years old, Serena. She's gonna be 30 in March. I can't believe it, Jesus Christ. Ella va a tener 30 años en marzo, se llama Serena. So yo tenía 17 años. It was my, I think, senior year of high school, if I remember correctly. And it was a very difficult time. It was a very, because of course it was surprised. Like, who plans a baby at 17, right? No era algo que yo, Carla, ¿cómo se dice? Era una sorpresa.
No.
Yo no era nada planeado, right?
Okay. Planeado, ajá.
Sí, así se dice, planeado. So, yo y el papá de mi nena, me and my daughter's father didn't last, clearly, because, I mean, not most do, but there are some cases that couples actually do last, but it didn't work out. So I was a single teenage mom for some time. And it was really, really hard. It was really, really hard because I didn't know what I was doing. I was a kid, right? And I was forced to really think about what I wanted to do with my life. And I look back now at that experience as a blessing, because before I got pregnant, I really didn't have any really clear-cut goals as to what I wanted to do. I was just like, oh, I'm gonna graduate high school and I'm just gonna work on the Ave, like at one of the clothing stores and just sell clothes, like, because that's what my friends were doing. I didn't know there was a world outside of Jamaica, Queens. I really didn't. I didn't know that there was a whole, that you could go to college. I didn't know any of that stuff, because my friends weren't doing that. So you start to kind of, your world is defined by your circle, right? And so because of her, I had to really sit down and think, what is it that I want to do with my life? Because I am now going to be a mom and I'm going to be responsible for someone else. And my sister got pregnant at 14. So la hermana mía tuvo su bebé a los 14 años. And so I had that mirror or that example in front of me of the things that I could do similar to her and the things I wanted to do different. Because in her case, she was so young, my mom raised her daughter. So mi mamá fue la que crió mi sobrina, porque mi hermana nada más tenía 14 años. So I knew that that's something I didn't want. I wanted to be the one to raise my daughter. I wanted to be the one to be there for her, take her to school and do all the things. And so it was really hard because I was single. So it was hard, it was very overwhelming to then start going to college, taking care of a baby. I moved out on my own, so I was dealing with bills and stuff you don't think about when you're with your parents, you know. You really like, damn, toothpaste costs this much, like, because you're forced to be put in that situation. And it can be, at least for me, it was very traumatizing now that I'm an adult looking back, because you're put into this survival mode of like, I have a whole child I have to keep alive, including myself. We have to stay alive somehow, some way. I have to feed this kid. I have to do all the things. And it was really hard to be able to juggle college with work and raising her. So a lot of the times till this day I feel really guilty because I wasn't really around as much as I wanted to be because I was in school and I was working. So my her father's family would watch her for me, thank God. They would babysit a lot. And so during the day I went to school, and then at night I was working. So I would get home like maybe 10 o'clock at night and she'd be sleeping. So that was really sad. And then on the weekends I would spend time with her, but I was exhausted. I was so tired from working and going to school and studying and traveling because you had to commute, bus, train in Queens, you know, I didn't have a car. And so it was a lot, and it was a lot to deal with. And I found myself a lot of times just like crying, like just like being in bed and just crying because I'm like, how am I gonna do this? I don't know what. But the beauty about things is I always believe that the universe always gives you exactly what you need, even though at the time you don't understand why it's happening to you. But it's not happening to you, it's actually happening for you, it's a lesson. And I know that now as an adult, because if I didn't have her then, my life would be so different now. And although it was hard, really fucking hard, it's something that if somebody were to tell me, would you do it differently, I wouldn't. Because she was the one who showed me how to love and how to be nurturing and how to show my emotions. Because before then, I was very dry. I was very emotionless from a lot of stuff that I dealt with as a kid. I had that poker face where my dad used to say, "What are you feeling? I don't know what's going on with you. Your face is so like," because I was the type of kid that I would suppress my emotions. And so when I had her, it was like I was able to open up and I was able to like love and smile and do those things even though I was so overwhelmed and so anxious all the time. But it was a blessing in disguise, and on top of that, it also forced me to do something with my life. Because if I didn't have her, I'd probably be working on Jamaica Avenue selling clothes at, I don't know, BIM or something. So it was a blessing, it was hard, and I just want you to know that in case you don't know anybody else who had a child when they were young, it's not the end of the world for you. It's not. Is it gonna be hard? Yes, it is. It's gonna be hard. But you have to also know that there is a lot of tools out here for you that can help you that don't cost anything. Like if you're feeling overwhelmed, go to the park, take a walk. Spend time in nature, spend time with the trees, spend time inside your house just sitting still, silent. And that really helps to regulate your system. Because I was always very anxious and I dealt with depression until this day. I deal with those things. But now I have tools to be able to help me deal with them easier. Where if I feel a depression state coming in, it's like, okay, I know what to do. I can journal. I can sit by myself and just sit in my thoughts, or I could go to the park and just sit on a bench and just really think about what it is that is getting me down. Or I have a dog. You know, and then I ended up getting married like 10 years later, and I had 3 kids. So we have 4 kids now, and they're big. My youngest is 13. So I have a 13-year-old, 16-year-old. Elijah's gonna be 21 on Saturday, and then Serena will be 30 in March. So I just wanted to let you guys know that it's not the end of the road for you, and there's a lot of blessings in this, but it's also something that can be really challenging. And sometimes we don't have a support system. Sometimes we don't have anybody that we can talk to. But you have your journal, you have people here at school. I mean, I'm here if you guys have questions. And just know that life is only beginning for you guys. And you guys have the power to decide what your life is going to turn into. And what you make out of yourself, what your child's life is going to be like. you know, the representation that you give your child, because they're watching everything you do. They're soaking it up. They're looking at how you interact with your dad, how you are with your mom, how you, like, they're watching everything because they're little sponges. And so just keep that in mind whenever you're making decisions or whenever you're talking in front of them or doing things in front of them, because they know everything. And even when you think you're hiding it from them, they still know. Because till this day, my daughter's like, I know. I was like, you did? I'm over here thinking that because I'm in the bedroom, everything's okay. She's like, no, I knew exactly. Like, they know, they feel vibes, they understand everything. And so that's what I wanted to leave you with today. But also, the way that I found Yin Yoga is that, again, I deal with anxiety, I have depression. And anxiety is really, really big for me. La ansiedad para mí es, a mí me pone, yo me pongo como una loquita. Sometimes I'm and my kids already know, they're like, oh boy. So I needed to find something that was gonna be able to calm me down and to really like ease my anxiety. But I'm the type of person that I don't like to do things that are just too overwhelming. And so I was able to find Yin Yoga because I was also experiencing a lot of pain in my body, because I had 2 surgeries last year, and that was all tied to a lot of trauma that I had in my body and stored emotions that I had in my body from when I was a kid that I never dealt with because I never expressed my emotions. I was always like, I'm fine, I'll take care of it. I was that kid, like, yeah, I was the one who got the good grades, and my mom never had to worry about me. And she was like, I know you're always gonna do the right thing. And then I end up pregnant, and she's like, and so it was this thing where you take on the weight of the world on your shoulders, and it's a lot of pressure, and you feel like you're drowning. And I didn't know how to deal with that, so I would just do nothing, and so that all those emotions were stored in my body. Until finally my body started breaking down, and I had to find a way to release those things, and that's how I found Yin Yoga. And the beauty about Yin Yoga is that it's a slow type of yoga that allows you to really connect to your body and allows you to really stretch yourself. And it's something that you can do, some of the poses you can do anywhere. So I just wanted to kind of start off with that. Does anybody have questions? No? Carla? I don't know if you want to translate all of that. Or maybe after the class.
Yeah, after the class I can explain beginning.
So we're gonna start with some. First off, I want to kind of get the vibe for the space. How is everybody feeling today? How are you guys feeling emotionally? Like, and be honest with me, because don't do what I did when I was your age. And people be like, how do you feel? Fine. Knowing damn well I wasn't fine. So, how's everybody feeling today? You're feeling good?
Yeah, today like the last day of school. Well, like we got off till Monday.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
That's a good
a long break.
Yeah. So, how are you feeling back there?
I'm feeling good. I'm so ready for my gender reveal. That's all I'm ready for.
What are you waiting for? I'm sorry.
My gender reveal.
Oh, okay, okay. ¿Y cómo te sientes hoy?
Bien. Bien. Y
Bien.
cansada.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, parece que está cansadita. All right, so we're gonna just start off with some deep breathing. And, well, actually, let me go around the room real quick. I just want you guys to give me one word as to what your experience is like as a mom. I'm gonna start with Jasmine.
I mean, sometimes it can be like stressful.
Yeah.
I mean, I really wouldn't know. 'Cause
Beginning,
I don't
I'm
have
gonna
a
go
baby
with-
yet, but I'm gonna say it's like relief
Relief.
No.
In what sense?
and like just knowing that I'm gonna be a mom soon.
¿Y Virginia? Una palabra que puedes describir cómo te sientes ser una mamá joven.
Como
Jasmine dijo estresada. I'm sorry, I forgot your name.
Ayana.
Alana?
Ayana. Yes.
Dijo que estaba, how do you say excited?
Emocionada.
Emocionada.
Para mí es como un poco dificultoso.
Dificultoso. Yeah. Okay. That's valid. Alright, so when we start doing these poses, let me know if something feels uncomfortable and I can tell you how you could change it around if something hurts because you don't want to be in pain, and I'm going to keep my eye on you, Ayana, because you're pregnant and I don't want. So the first one that we're doing, you can't do
Okay.
because we're going to be lying on our stomach.
Oh.
So what you're going to do is something different.
Okay.
So we're just going to start off with some deep breathing. So I want you to begin. Vamos a empezar con
¿Se la mandé, Carla?
Ok, está bien.
So I want you to just put your hands on your knees, pon las manos en las rodillas. Si es algo urgente.
No, no solo estaba mandando una foto.
Oh, okay, so pues para que no, yeah, porque vas a necesitar espacio. I want you guys to inhale through your nose. So, how you say inhale through your nose?
Ingerir por la nariz, o sea,
Respirar.
inhala.
Inhala. Okay. So you're gonna just inhale through your nose. You go. Hold it at the top, and then you're gonna exhale through your mouth and just. And you can exaggerate, okay? Don't. I know that you guys are. Come on. One more time, inhale. And te puedes mover si quieres, si necesitas moverte, si tienes energía. If you feel like a lot of energy, feel free to like move around and things like that. Okay, so now vamos a, las poses que vamos a hacer, las vamos a aguantar por 2 minutos. So the poses that we're going to be doing, we're going to be holding them for 2 minutes. And the first one, so for you, you're going to do child's pose, and I'm going to show you what that is. But I have to time everything to make sure that we are doing things the way that we're supposed to be doing them. But for you, it's child's pose. So you're gonna get on your knees. And then put your hands on the mat. And you're just going to lean back and just drop your forehead on the mat. So you're gonna have some space. You can open your legs wide because you got a belly. Like make room for the belly, and then put your head on the mat, and you're just gonna sit there and surrender. I know it's gonna feel weird, but just trust me. Get into, and don't mind that you look, you know, how you look. It's okay. So ustedes dos, you're gonna just, quiero que se le acuesten en el estómago. You're bilingual, right? Oh, okay, good. So maybe I'll just do Spanish. Y que, exactamente, Virginia. So con las manos así, so, deja las manos así y lo que vas a hacer es vas a subir esta parte del cuerpo. And you're gonna feel the stretch back here. So vas a sentir acá que se te está como, ¿cómo se dice stretch, Carla?
Estirarse.
Estirarse, vas a sentir el estiro. Y aquí, vas a sentir aquí que se te está abriendo el pecho. So, are you okay back there again?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
It's the stomach.
It's the stomach?
Yes.
So you know what, just, what I want you to do is lay on your back. And just lay there. It's a rest pose. Vamos a estar aquí por 2 minutes, so ahora ya van 42 segundos que tenemos que estar ahí. Y vas a sentir el estiro, right? ¿Así se dice, Carla?
Ajá, el estilo. La posición.
Sí. So sube la cabeza para que sientas el estiro. So you feel the stretch in the back. Jesus Christ. No. You see, Carla?
Sí.
Yeah. Everybody thinks I'm
Puerto Rican, so.
No.
Yo dije que era
Everybody thinks I'm Puerto Rican. I'm like, no. Especially when my hair is dark, everybody thinks I'm Puerto Rican. Alright, so we're done. So now slowly come up. Te puedes levantar ¿Cómo se dice slowly?
Despacio.
Despacio se puede subir despacito. And you can sit up like that, yep. And we're going to, actually, you could stay on your back, because we're going to go on resting. So, acuéstate en el piso con la espalda tocando el piso. Just like this. Oops. Y esta es una posición que es para descansar y para dejar que todos los problemas que estás teniendo, si te estás sintiendo estresada, que es una posición que uno ayuda que uno se calme. So this is a pose that allows you to calm down, especially if you're feeling very stressed or overwhelmed, because you're connected with the earth. You're connected with the floor when you're laying like this. So whenever you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed, this is something really good to do to regulate your system. So esta es una pose que es buena para hacer cuando uno se siente bien estresado, porque uno se está conectando con la tierra y ayuda a que uno se, how do you say ground?
Piso. Ground como del piso.
Like to be centered and grounded.
Oh, para crecer.
I stumped you, right? It's okay. Okay, se pueden sentar. You guys can sit up slowly, especially you, Ayana. Sit up slowly. There you go. You don't even look like you're carrying. That is so cute and small. Alright, so this one you can actually join in on. Esta próxima pose es para los hombros. Cuando uno se siente bien estresada aquí arriba. Whenever you guys feel overwhelmed or stressed, where do you feel it in your bodies? Cuando usted se siente estresada, ¿dónde que lo siente en el cuerpo?
En esa parte. It's going to be in the neck, right?
In the neck?
Shoulder.
Okay, so you want to love this one. This is my favorite place. Because I'm the same way. When I'm stressed or when I'm overwhelmed, I feel it all here. It's like you feel like there's like this weight on you, right? That's what it feels like? Alright, so this is called eagle arms. So you can cross your legs if you want, or you can do a diamond shape, whatever feels comfortable for you. Puedes quedarte así o puedes hacer las piernas así, lo que se siente más confortable para ti. Y ahora lo que van a hacer es con el hombro, ¿esto se dice hombro? Con el brazo derecho, with your right arm, bend it at the elbow. So pon el brazo así, el derecho, el izquierdo, your left hand too. So now con el brazo derecho lo van a cruzar encima del izquierdo. Perfect. And then van a aguantar las manos. Got it? Si esto es mucho para ti, haz así. You can do this too if that's too complicated for you. Like if it feels weird. I love to do it this way because I feel like it gives you a more intense stretch, and then you're just gonna bend forward. So vas a bajar la cabeza. Y baja el cuello y vas a sentir el estiro aquí. You're gonna feel the stretch in the back of your shoulders. Does anybody feel it? ¿Sientes el estiro? So nos vamos a quedar aquí por 2 minutos. Y it's not that long, trust me. 2 minutos pasa bien rapidito. So. And Ayana, if you feel any sort of discomfort, feel free to sit up. Y puedes respirar de la nariz, adentro y para afuera, suavemente. And this is a good moment to just really release any sort of stress or burdens that you may be having or experiencing. Like literally just imagine them melting away from your shoulders. Y esta es una oportunidad para que puedas sentir que cualquier estrés que estás sintiendo se te está saliendo del cuerpo y de los hombros. I hope I translated that okay, Carla. Puedes, you can sit up, te puedes subir. Y ahora vamos a hacer el otro, we're gonna do the other arm. So, that's not us.
No, we can wait till 50 more minutes, guys, so I'm gonna give you a pass. Yo le voy a dar un pase ahorita a mi ahorita a la 11, ¿ok?
Okay, so then we'll skip the next one and we'll go with, let me see something that you can do too. Okay, we're gonna do this one because you can do it. The other ones are a little. So we're gonna lay back on our backs, nos vamos a acostar en la espalda. Suban las rodillas, bend your knees up. Suban las, what do you call that, your butt?
Culito.
El culito un poquito al derecho del mat. Y van a, you're gonna drop your knees towards your left side. So van a, las rodillas tuyas, Virginia, del lado de la pared. Open up your arms in a T. So abran las manos así en una T. And your head is gonna face the other side, the opposite side of your legs. Así. Y si quieres con la otra mano, pueden ponerla aquí en la rodilla para que la rodilla se te... How do you say so that your knee touches the ground a little close?
Que ella toque el piso que la rodilla toque casi el piso.
And then you're gonna feel the stretch on your back because this is allowing for your spine to stretch. And let me know if you feel it or not, and I can help you position yourself better. Is everybody feeling okay?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Virginia, ¿estás bien o necesitas ayuda? Okay, perfect. So ahora el otro lado, tienes que mover la rodilla al otro lado. Move your knees to the other side and turn your head to the other side, so the opposite side of your knees. And again, you're gonna feel the stretch in your spine and maybe like near your lower back. Vas a sentir el estiro en la parte baja de la espalda. Y respirando por la nariz. Ok, perfecto. Puedes subir las piernas para atrás en medio. You can put your knees back up in center. Y ahora quiero que I need you guys to just get up. So si se pueden levantar del piso. And this one we're going to just que se paren. My hands keep falling. So esta es la que va, we're gonna just dangle, and this pose is really good to allow you to ground you as well whenever you're feeling overwhelmed and stressed, because it helps to target the main vein that's called the sciatic vein, which is like this thick, and it goes from the bottom of your spine all the way under your foot, and it's one of the biggest veins in your body, and whenever you feel any sort of stress or anything, you start to feel it in your lower body too. So this is a good vein to work with whenever you're feeling super overwhelmed. So I just need you to bend forward. Lo que vamos a hacer así, estar así. And drop your head. And you're just gonna stay like this. This is a very simple pose that you can do anywhere whenever you're feeling even stress in your shoulders, because when you dangle like this, it allows for the weight to just really be distributed throughout your body. And if you can't go as far down as I can, it's okay if you're here. Just connect with your body and see what feels good. I don't want you to overdo it and feel any sort of pain. But you're just gonna stay here. You're also gonna feel the stretch behind your legs. And you may feel it in your shoulders and your arms. So el lugar del cuerpo donde vas a sentir estiro es detrás de las piernas y también en los hombros, porque cuando uno pone las manos así, todo, how do you say all of the weight gets distributed and can release the body?
Todo el peso se te puede desplazar y puede controlar tu cuerpo, como poder controlar más tu cuerpo también.
Perfect. So you guys se pueden subir, pueden stand straight. ¿Estás bien? Okay, so ahora we're gonna sit back down. Se van a sentar otra vez. How much time I have? Carla?
8 minutes.
8 minutes?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. So we didn't get through everything. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna take some time to journal. I know, she's so tired. You'll notice that this kind of yoga, because it's very slow and we didn't really get into it because we were very limited with time. No pudimos hacer todo porque el tiempo no tuvimos tiempo. Pero quiero hacer un poquito de escribir con ustedes. You have a journal, Jasmine?
I left mine at home. I forgot.
Oh, you left it.
Yeah, because I was rushing it when I was kind of late.
It's okay. You know what?
Same with me.
I know she's same with her. I'm gonna share with Carla.
Oh wait, they have phone. They can do it in the note.
It's okay.
Yeah. Usted puede usar el teléfono de your phone and use
You want to
notes.
use your phone?
Use
to-
notes. Mhm.
Yeah. Si quieres escribir en el teléfono o lo quieres hacer en el
Creo que necesito darte uno también.
Voy a escribir ahí.
¿Seguro? ¿En tu teléfono? ¿No quieres que te...? Porque acuérdame darte uno también, como quiera.
Okay, so I wanted to do some quick journaling prompts with you guys because we're very limited with time. So the first one that we're gonna do, and it's gonna be, what is the one thing I could release right now? A thought, an expectation, or weight that I'm carrying. So lo que vamos a escribir es, ¿qué es una cosa que puedo dejar ir? Un pensamiento, una expectación, o algo un pensamiento que me está sintiendo bien. How do you say heavy?
¿Algo pesado?
Ajá. So vamos a un minuto para que escriban lo que le ven, lo que le viene a la mente. Jesus, my Spanish is not the best today. Actually, I have my journal that I
Un
need to get.
pensamiento, ¿verdad?
Un
Un
pensamiento.
pensamiento, una expectación o...
Una expectativa, sí.
Gracias.
About like what?
One thing that you could release right now. So anything that you may be going through that feels like too much, that you want to let go of. Whether it's a thought, a feeling, an expectation, an experience. Do you mind translating that, Carla?
Como algo que tú sientas. Por ejemplo,
¿Qué
tu
quieres
expectativa de algo que tú... Pero algo que ya quieres lograr. Like,
No, like something that may be weighing her down that she wants to get rid of.
algo que tú necesitas dejar ir o algo así. Que
se sienta muy pesado.
Ajá, que te sientas como se dice, overwhelmed, right?
Yeah,
Como que te sientes cansada sobre eso.
Pen in my journal. What's wrong with me? And I want you to just write it down and don't overthink it. Just really write whatever's on your mind, because sometimes when we journal, we can restrict ourselves to make it look nice, or how if somebody else is gonna read it, make sure it looks good for them. It's not what a journal is. A journal is your safe space to just say whatever the hell you want, even if like some of the things that I journal about, just to be quite honest, is like, can I curse? Yeah. Is fuck, being a mom is fucking hard. Like I can't stand these fucking kids. Like that's the kind of stuff that I journal about when I'm feeling overwhelmed, because you have to say it. Because if you don't say it, or not even say it, if you don't write it down or get those thoughts out of your body, it starts to really do damage to your body. It's like the emotions get stored in your body. You start to feel pain. You're tired. You're cranky. You're stressed. You're sometimes you can't even get out of bed. And so those thoughts, although they may seem bad to people, it's what you're feeling, and your feelings are valid. No matter what they are, they're your feelings. And nobody knows what you're going through but you. Like, I was a teen mom. I have no clue what you're going to experience. Ayana, Jasmine, I have no clue what you're going through. I could relate in some way, but I'm not you. The same thing contigo, Virginia. So, cuando estás escribiendo lo que tú sientes, escriba exactamente lo que te viene a la mente. No importa si tú crees que alguien lo va a leer y van a decir, oh my God, eso, como ella puede decir algo así. Las cosas que yo digo es que, oh my God, siendo una mamá es bien duro. O algunas veces yo no me gustan mis hijos, like, porque me están volviendo loca. So, esas cosas que yo escribo. Y porque este libro o el teléfono es algo bien, how do you say, it's like a safe space.
Como
Un lugar que tú te puedas sentir.
a salvo, que te sientas tranquila.
Ajá. Y es algo privado y es tuyo. So that's how I like to look at journaling, of like, it's a safe space. Whether you do it on your phone, you do it in a book, it doesn't matter. Just get those feelings out, because the last thing that you want is to keep those emotions stored in your body, because I can tell you from experience, it will do you so, it won't do anything good for you to keep those emotions locked in. It really won't. Like, you'll notice that you're struggling to do just the bare minimum. And it leads to burnout, it leads to depression, it leads to anxiety, and you don't want that, especially Ayana, since you're pregnant, because everything you feel the baby feels. So you want to make sure that you're getting all of those thoughts, and even if they're not bad thoughts, whatever the thoughts are, just know that your book or your phone is the place that you can go to release all of that. Okay? Does anybody need more time? Jasmine, you need more time, or you're okay? Virginia, necesitas más tiempo, está bien. Okay.
Perfect.
So I'm gonna leave you with this one. What is the one thing that I'm proud of myself for today, even if it's small? So, que es una cosa que yo me siento orgullosa de yo misma hoy. Y no importa si es algo bien pequeñito. Y lo puedes poner en el teléfono. Because one thing that is really great to do, and I've learned this as I've gotten older, is no matter what you're going through, always try to find something positive, something that you're grateful for in your day. It could be, I have food in the fridge. I have Wi-Fi, my phone works. I have something to drink in the house. The baby slept through the night. Like, anything good that happened throughout the day, because that is so important to keep your spirits up. Whenever you are going through a difficult time, just thinking about what is going good in your life is a great way to get you out of any sort of funk. Carla, you want to translate that?
Oh, I'm so sorry. Can you repeat again?
The question is, what is one thing I'm proud of myself for today, even if it's small?
Que de que tú estás orgullosa sin importar que sea pequeño. Que tú estés orgullosa, de que tú estés orgullosa.
Hoy,
Hoy, sí, hoy día.
¿De hoy?
Sí, hoy.
Porque es bueno que uno...
Pero si yo no he hecho nada.
Oh, sí, pero usted está aquí,
Ajá.
usted está viva,
Eso.
usted tiene su hijo, tiene salud, tiene teléfono. Soy siempre, y eso es lo que yo iba a decir, que siempre hay algo en el día de uno que está yendo bien. Y no importa si el día es un día que nada está yendo bien, like, el bebé no está durmiendo, está enfermo, yo no sé, tú no estás durmiendo, te sientes estresada, pero siempre hay una cosa que uno puede decir que está yendo bien en el día. que le está pasando bien a uno, para que usted no se sienta, how do you say, deprimida o con ansiedad, o que se sienta sola o se sienta mala. Hopefully that makes sense. Hopefully I translated that right.
Mal. Sí.
Okay, do you guys need any more help? You need more time with that one? No, you're good, Ayana? Jasmine, are you good? Or you need more time? Okay, good. I hope you guys are not just putting one-word answers. Okay, good. And the last one that I want to leave you guys with. ¿Ya terminaste, Virginia? Okay. La última pregunta que le voy a dejar con es, what is one strength I discovered in myself through motherhood? So I know, Ayana, you haven't had your child yet, but what is one thing that you discovered in yourself throughout your pregnancy?
¿Qué tú descubriste?
Thank you.
¿Qué tú descubriste durante, o sea, ahora con tu bebé? Okay, can you, now I have to close.
What is one strength I discovered in myself through motherhood?
¿Qué cosa tan, o sea, fuerte que tú descubriste de ti misma cuando ya tú tienes tu bebé ahora? ¿Cuál es tu fuerte con tu bebé?
Como cuál es mi fortaleza que yo he descubierto en mí desde que soy mamá.
Exactamente.
¿De qué país eres, Virginia?
El Salvador.
Oh, okay, yeah. It's crazy how the words are so different, different countries.
Mm-hmm.
Does anybody need more time? Okay, perfect. Just let me know when you're done. I know you need more time. You want time? Jasmine, you done or you need more time? Virginia, necesitamos tiempo.
No, ¿sabes?
¿Estás bien? Okay, so si se pueden sentar, if you guys could, Virginia se puede sentar and sit up, get comfortable. We're just gonna close out the practice, because I know you guys have to go to class. So te puedes quedar sentada. Vas a poner una mano en el corazón. Place one hand in your heart. Y respiren. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And I want you to say to yourself, I'm doing my best and I deserve care too. So say it out loud. I am doing my best.
I'm doing my best.
I deserve care too.
I deserve care too.
Yo estoy haciendo lo mejor que pueda.
Yo estoy haciendo lo mejor que pueda.
Y merezco, how you say, care too?
Necesito ser cuidada también.
Gracias. Thank you. So I want everybody to leave this space feeling lighter than what you came. Hopefully I did that for you. I know that Virginia está con un sueño. Virginia's so tired. I'm sorry if I put you to sleep, but that's kind of the side effect of Yin Yoga is you end up feeling so relaxed that you want to go to bed. I want you to remember that you're worthy of rest, support, and gentleness. You're learning, you're growing, right? Ustedes todavía están tan jovencitas, están aprendiendo, están aprendiendo, creciendo, and showing up in ways that matter, even on the days when when you really don't feel like it, days that when you don't want to get out of bed, days when your kid is driving you crazy and you just want to stay under the covers. And Ayana, you will experience this when you have your baby. There will be beautiful moments and there will be moments where you're pulling your hair out, but it's all beautiful. May you trust that it's okay to move slowly, que te sientas confiada en que puedas moverte bien despacito y que eso, how do you say that, Carla? May you trust that it's okay to move slowly, to take a breath and ask for help.
Que está bien que hagas las cosas despacio y que está bien que tú pida ayuda.
Y que eres mamá, pero todavía eres un ser humano con, how do you say dreams?
Sueños.
Con sueños. Y una vida que merece care. How do you say care, Carla?
Cuidado.
Cuidado, thank you. So you are still a mother and you are still a whole person with dreams. Don't forget that you will always have dreams, even as you get my age. I'm 48 years old and I still have dreams that I want to fulfill. Softness and a life that really deserves care. I want you to feel the strength in your tenderness, knowing that you have a whole life ahead of you and that everything that you need, you have inside of you. As crazy as that sounds, you know, sometimes we think we need to buy something to make us feel better, or we need, I don't know, whatever it may be. Sometimes you do, and sometimes you just need yourself, and you just need time to yourself and time to connect with yourself and time to be with your body. I want you to know that you are never alone. Who here believes in ancestors and the universe and things like that?
Que creen los ancestros y cosas como por ejemplo creer en alguien, por ejemplo en algo que te creen en Dios, ¿no? Claro, cosas así.
Tienes como, do you guys have like a past loved one that was really close to you, like a grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, tía, tío, abuelo, abuela? Nada? A cousin that you were really close to?
Like I was an ask those for like every year I go to DR and I always like see my family because it was one of my cousins from
That passed away?
like DR. Yeah.
Alright, so know that you can connect to these people. You can connect to your past loved ones, and if you don't have anybody that you were close with that you can connect to, you can connect to God. You can speak to whoever your God is, if you believe in God, and know that you are never alone. You are doing enough. You are doing enough for you, for your child, for your baby that's growing inside of you, Ayana. And I want you to just go with life with gentleness, with grace, and remember that you are deeply deserving of the life that you are building. Right? One breath, one moment, one day at a time, and that you got this. And even in the moments where you feel that you don't got this, just remember that you have things like your journal to go back to. You can always talk to somebody. You can put on some soft music. You can stretch. You can even go and spend time in nature, at the park. You may want to connect with the sun like I do. I like to just let the sun hit my face. I know now it's a little hard because it's winter basically and there's not really no sun out. But just little things that you can do to make you feel better. Do you guys have any questions before I leave you? How did this make you feel besides tired, Virginia? Porque yo sé que tienes un sueño encima.
No, estoy muy cansada porque anoche se me fue tarde de trabajar.
Yeah. How do you guys feel after? I'm gonna let you go and ask you feel relaxed.
I feel like a weight is off my shoulders.
Very good. I'm so happy, Ayana. That was my goal, to make you feel relaxed, to make you feel like any pressures that you may be experiencing, whether small or big, that even if it's just for this one day, they're lifted off your shoulders and you can feel more like yourself again. So, does anybody have questions? ¿Tienen preguntas? Ask away anything you want, whether it's related to yoga, to myself, to anything. This is your
Bueno,
moment.
aquí, you guys have the past here. Se quiere quedar, and you guys like lay down there like.
Don't be shy.
Besides like school and everything, like school and work, like how do you yourself like think of motherhood? How do you think you did like for your daughter?
I used to be very hard on myself. I remember even when she was little, I would always ask her, "Am I a good mom?" Because I didn't want to mess it up. I really didn't want to mess it up. And I would try so hard to just be the best mom that I could, but I also noticed that there was a lot of issues that I was dealing with or wasn't dealing with, I should say, that I needed to deal with. So I had started therapy because I wanted to be a better mom for my daughter. And I wanted to be a different mom than what my mom was to me. My mom, I remember growing up, was always yelling. She was always tired. She was always overwhelmed because she was working like 3 jobs. And she didn't have time for us. So my childhood felt very lonely. And even though I had 2 sisters, I felt very alone and I felt unseen. I felt like my mom was busy trying to deal with my sister getting pregnant at 14. And then my little sister she's like 2 years younger than me, so she's like the baby, so she got all the attention and I was the middle child. So I was kind of like, oh, you're great, you have good grades, you'll be fine. Meanwhile, I'm like, I need attention too. So when I had my daughter, I wanted to do the complete opposite with her. And I wanted to be there for her and I wanted to be emotionally available to her and talk to her and not yell at her and not be short-tempered all the time. And I knew that in order to do something like that, I had to get help because I didn't know what I was doing. And I wasn't with her dad, but thank God his family helped out a lot, thank God. But now that I look back, I think that even though I had no idea what the hell I was doing, I think I did pretty well. She turned out great. She lives on her own. She's in Brooklyn. She doesn't have kids. She doesn't want kids. She has 2 cats. She went to college. She got her 2-year degree. She's working. So, she's doing great. And now I feel like I did a good job with her. And she never gave me any problems. She was a great kid. Super smart. Now, her brother was another story. The one that came 10 years later. I always tell myself I'm so happy that he came 10 years later because if I would have had him when I was 17, I wouldn't have been able to handle it. Because my son Elijah is very active. He has ADHD. He needs a lot of attention. You have to have a lot of patience with him. And those are things that I didn't know how to do at 17. There's no way I could sit there and say, Elijah, what do you need? You're crying. I'm so sorry. Like, let me hug you. I would have been like, get up. We gotta go to work. I gotta go to work. Let's go. Like, that would have been me at 17. Like, we don't have time to cry. Let's go. But, having him later on in life, I was, 28 when I had him. I was already more grounded. I had learned better. I had learned tools that were going to help me be a better mom and be more patient with him and really give him exactly what I needed. So, and then also knowing that every kid is different, that you have, if you guys end up having kids later on in life, hopefully you wait a long time before you have your next child because one child is hard enough when you're young. Know that every kid is going to be different. They all have their different personalities. They all have different needs that they need from you. One kid may need this, the other kid needs that. You talk to this kid one way, you talk to the other. And those are things that you learn as you mature and as you, at least for me, as I really expanded with therapy. I hope I answered your question.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think I did a good job. So I'm very proud of myself. And you guys will too. You guys have a support system. You have family. You said your aunt or your mom, was it?
My mom.
Your stepmom?
Yeah.
And then Jasmine.
My mother.
Oh, you see, so you have help. That's great. And be grateful for that help because it takes a village. It really does. To raise a kid on your own is not something. That's not even something we did years ago. 200 years ago, there was always a village. It was always the aunts, the grandmas, the cousins. It was never how it is now, where it's just a mom by herself raising a child, because it's overwhelming. It's so overwhelming. So the help that you get, be grateful for that, and be patient with your child. Be patient with yourself, because you're learning. You're still developing. You're still kids. Even though you try like, I'm not a kid. You are a kid. You're a kid until you're probably like, I didn't start feeling like an adult until I was like 29.
Oh, wow.
Yes. And trust me, when you get to be an adult, you want to go back and be a kid. You're like, it's trash out here. This is ghetto. Like, no. I want to go back to the days when I lived with my mom and all I did was pay the light bill. Instead, now I'm paying rent, I'm buying food, I'm buying clothes, I'm transportation, metro card, gas, tolls. It's like, I want to go back to being a kid where I have to be like, let me clean on Saturdays and pay the light bill. So don't be in a rush to move so fast in life, and still stay curious and keep that childlike manner in yourself. Don't take life too seriously either. Even though you're dealing with a lot, but sometimes it's good to find the joy in things, and just the little things that you could be grateful for. Your phone works. Your kid slept through the night. Your kid didn't have a tantrum on the train. Just find the joy in the little things, and you'll find your way. I found my way, you know. So that's what I'll leave you with. Unless you have more questions. I'm here if you have more questions. But I'm gonna give Molly and Carla a PDF of the things that we were supposed to do today, because we didn't get to all of it. Some journal prompts, some affirmations that you could leave with, and it's gonna be digital, so you'll be able to pull it up on your phone and things like that.
Sure is.
Girls,
And then that's it. That's what I'm gonna leave you guys with. Love with everybody.
I gotta leave. Okay.